Okay, are we not gonna acknowledge that, like, it's obviously not just the 9 of us? I think Nate
There's
has
only
this
9
idea.
in the chat?
Only right now.
There's only 9 of us, yeah.
There are like 2 representatives from each season, except season 3, which has...
There will be no missions until further notice. This also means there will be no hero contracts, obviously. You each have 45 prisms, and that's all you're getting until further notice. No stealing, but transferring is allowed. And the start of the jury phase will not be revealed until there are no more than 2 people left in the game. So with that, good luck, All-Stars.
Because here's the in this game, there's no benefit to having like multiple alliances, you know?
Yeah, it's not like I was trying to like actively go out for that either. It just kind of happened. And then when he was like, "So who else are you vibing with?" It's like, well, Miranda's already on the table. I'm just gonna say Riley because I know they are like hosts together, and I figured that would be the easiest thing.
I mean, if the 3 of them are gonna be like a trio, if they decide that they do want to like rock the trio, then it would make more sense for them to take out people that would ruin their game.
That could go against them.
Then exactly. And Elena is a non-factor in their eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Blake has made me think he genuinely wants Elena to leave, but I guess I can't really know now.
Yeah.
By a vote of 3-0, Blake, you are safe. That means, Elena, I'm sorry, you have been eliminated and removed from the system.
So I'm on a witch hunt. I just survived the vote, and I'm trying to figure out who lowered my prisms. Because if I remember how the system works, which is entirely possible that I don't, I upped myself by 6, which would put me at 21. My overall popularity for last round was 12. So, with that being said, that means somebody had to use a black on me, a black modifier. And I may not be the smartest man in the world, but I was a psychology minor in college. And Ruben's giving me some bad vibes, brother. Talking to Ruben in his PMs, talking about how somebody lowered me, and he starts going on this rant about how whoever's using all these prisms is stupid, and like it's a waste of their prisms because Elena's just gonna go home anyway. And he's like, I don't know why somebody would try it. Like, people that are using like black modifiers and are stupid. And it's like, oh, brother, it seems like you're kind of Freudian slipping here a little bit to me, because I didn't say anything about a black modifier. So I have been like, I've been reading things that people say to me, and it's just been hard for me to like formulate what's being said.
Yeah.
But let me read you what Oakley said to me.
Okay.
Because, is that his name, Oakley? Yeah.
Oakley. They think they're like trying to like play you into like getting into a 3-person alliance with us, with like me, you, and Oakley, basically. Like they think that they're like playing you.
Oh my god, I love that people think I'm a stupid bitch.
Yeah, but I'm letting you know. Little do they know.
I mean, they can think I'm stupid. It's part of my strategy. No, because what Oakley's saying to me is making me feel I'm losing brain cells.
I understand, but here's the thing. Like, as soon as they decide to target you, like, I can just, not be anymore.
Okay, so what he said is... I feel like I should... I feel like I should... Nate's gonna hate me if I'm, like, saying things that he wants put in the episodes and I'm not on camera, and it's just my big mistake picture. So... Okay, so yeah. He was like... We have talked about how we, like, click with the same people, which I didn't suspiciously say it, but I was like, I click with Miranda, you, and Stefan, which I don't think is sus, but like only reason I felt like it might be sus was because you said that y'all had that group.
Yeah.
But Oakley just seems so stupid that, like, he'd be like, oh boy, oh gee willikers, like, my 3 is powerful. So what he said to me was like, I was thinking about us making a 4, but my only caveat is I think a group of 4 is a bad idea. And I'm like, what the does that mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so in what world is an alliance of 4 people a bad idea?
In Stefan's mind.
What game are we playing? Like,
He was just like, oh, when it gets to 8, an alliance of 4 could be bad.
3 people go in the chamber. Like,
Yeah.
there's 8 people.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, I'm not scared of the chamber. If I have people that I know will save me, I'm not really scared of going into the chamber. It's like, whatever. I think it's probably Ruben, which reaffirms to me that I should have dropped him, and certainly cements that I'm going to be doing it this round, because he's next as far as I'm concerned. Miranda wants to blow through prisms, so I'm going to see if I can get her to get on board with me, and we can each plop a black modifier onto him and just not tell anybody. But because if we put, wait, hold on, no, that'd be bad. I will put on a black, and if I can just get Miranda to put in a cheaper one, we can drop him like 10 maybe. That's not good math, but if we can drop him down to like 5, if he still raises himself, then he'll probably still go into the chamber. And I think that in a lot of vote combinations, I'm in good shape here because I have good relationships with, I think, Miranda, Oakley, Stefan, maybe, Riley, and Regan. So the only 2 people I don't feel comfortable about are Ruben and Courtney. So as far as I'm concerned, they're next. And if I can just make some promise to Miranda that I will help her use prisms to get rid of Courtney, either before or after Ruben, then I think we can get something going. So I was going to drop Ruben, but he told me he was thinking about raising himself. And so I thought, like, it's not worth it for me to spend a bunch to lower him. Yeah. Because if he raises himself too much, he might still not go in the chamber, and then I've wasted my shit.
Good thing I didn't, because before I used a lot of mine on myself, I was thinking about putting them on Ruben to boost his popularity.
I do think that...
Not like boost his popularity, but to put him in the chamber because of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to like bust him. I feel you.
This round started, and I kind of knew who I was gonna want out this round. I want Oakley out, mainly because this happened in my season, but the person that's always gone around talking to people and everyone feels good about them because they're talking to them and feels like they have a good friendship with them, they're the people that I don't like, because I know that they're giving promises where they can't. Like, telling people stuff that they can't necessarily stick by. They're just telling them what they want to hear. And I can tell Oakley's blowing smoke up my ass. I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, like, Oakley is my best friend. No. Boy is literally, like, getting goody-goody with everyone.
What are your thoughts on Ruben? Like, that's a very broad question, I know, but...
I mean, you know that Ruben and I are in production together.
Yeah.
The Deception. And I know a few other people know that. So, obviously, I'm not gonna hide that. In terms of Ruben as a player, I have played with him before, and he has no problem. He'll only look after himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what when I play with Ruben. I get along with Ruben, obviously. We are friends.
Like, I don't dislike Ruben. That's not what I'm getting at. But
yeah.
People have been making me think that you two are, like, thick as thieves together.
Oh, for real? See, I feel like people are thinking that. I don't want people to think that because...
It's just subtle things where people, like, toss out, like, oh, Ruben and Riley. And I'm like, huh.
Yeah. See, I knew people would think that. I literally said to Nate in my orientation, I was like, if you cast Ruben, I'm gonna be so mad at you. And look. No. Like, if I had the chance, I would drop Ruben in a heartbeat. Like, we both know how to play our own games, and I don't think us, like, there's a for me, I always play, like, there's a difference between friendship and then gameplay.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not that person to stick by, like, my close allies. Like, Ame and I are friends, and I would go against her as well because it's just annoying me. And I don't believe anything he says because I asked him who said it. He's like, oh, it's just the thing that's going around. If you had my back, you would tell me. And I've played minis with Oakley. I know how he knows how I play, and I know how he plays. No. Like, no. Boy, you've been caught. You've been caught. Okay. I want Oakley out.
Whoa, that's a quick change. What happened?
Quick change. That he is so shady, and I am not having it.
He is extremely shady. From, like I said, he's the one that made me paranoid. What did he say to you?
Tried to make me paranoid. He tried to make me paranoid. It didn't work, but I caught on to what he was doing. So I went on call with him, and like we talked, and then suddenly he like switched off to, "How are you and Ruben?" And I'm like, I mean, obviously we are in production together for Deception, and we're not hiding that because people know. He's like, yeah, because everyone is talking about you two as being the ultimate duo. And I'm like, oh, sure. Okay. I get that.
He didn't even bring that up to me. So when I went on call with him, he pretty much, like I straight up told him, I'm like, yeah, you know, obviously Riley and I are in production together. That doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna like work together like really well, but like obviously like, you know, I like Riley and I don't have any like ill intention against him. And then I said the same thing about Stefan to him, and I even said the same thing to him about Miranda. So, and then that's when he started getting me paranoid. So I don't know if I told you yet. I didn't want to tell Stefan because it kind of included him. But one of the things that Oakley made me paranoid about was that I guess so Blake came to me like on day 1, day 2, I don't remember, something like that. And he was like, "Oh yeah, so far I feel good about Miranda, Stefan, and you." And I'm like, yeah, I feel good about those people too. Didn't think too much of it. But then Oakley, when I went on call with him that day, that one day that I told you about after we got off our call, the way he made me paranoid was that he was like, "Oh yeah, Blake came up to me and he was like, I feel good about Miranda, Stefan, and you," talking about Oakley. So it made me paranoid that, you know, Blake is like close to Miranda and Stefan, but he's trying to make everybody else feel good about him and those three too, if that makes sense. And that's what got me all like paranoid and stuff. And I my gut feeling is saying that I'm pretty sure Oakley used a black on Blake because our conversation was pretty much like talking about how like we would feel a lot better about Elena going home if Blake or Miranda were in there. And next thing you know, Blake ends up saying that he used a pink modifier, and he still ended up in the chamber. So, but yeah.
Oh,
So, I'm open to Oakley going. I'm just so paranoid that like.
do you think people are actually talking about you and I being a duo though? I don't think they would.
I don't know. I think that's Oakley. I think that's Oakley just kind of like throwing paranoia. I really don't think people. I mean, people might be. It's obvious. We're in another game together. We're on production together. Like it. Like I would think the same thing.
I'm tempted to tell Miranda and be like, Oakley put you and Blake together because you both played Sequester.
Yeah, I mean, I go for it. I'm just paranoid. I just hope that, like, as much as Oakley's throwing paranoia, he's just trying to create paranoia because, like I said, he got me to do it, and I wasted like 8 prisms to make sure I wasn't in the chamber because I was so paranoid last round.
You did 8?
I did 8 because I was so paranoid. Like I know. I got paranoid. Like he was like, "Oh my gosh,
You wouldn't have, even if you were in the chamber, you weren't gonna go."
Yeah, but like the way he made me feel was that he's like, "Oh, but like if Blake, Stefan, and Miranda are 3, it would make more sense for them to send like someone who is gonna come after them later than to send an active home," and that's how he got me. So I'm like, "Fuck."
Oakley is next one out, so.
The first thing that kind of happened this round was Riley talks to me out of nowhere about game, which is something new for us. We haven't talked game before. Riley has just made small talk with me, so I go, ooh, okay, what's going on? And he tells me that he's planning on putting Oakley in the chamber. So immediately I run and tell Oakley because that's my bitch.
I did talk to Riley earlier, and he was very interesting. I'm not sure how he was with you, Miranda, but like right before you guys called, he was talking to me, and the main thing was it was Oakley saying that there was a winners alliance going on.
A winners alliance. He told
a winners alliance.
A winners alliance, baby.
Oh my God, Oakley, can you believe it? You're onto our shit.
I want to roll my eyes harder than I think is humanly possible. Like, I want to roll them to the point where you can see the, like, antenna that connects them. That's how, like...
One, I know it's a lie. 2, it's not even a very good lie, because if there is a winners alliance, why the fuck would Oakley know about it?
And why would you tell me?
Right, exactly. And then the other thing he was really focused on was, everyone thinks me, Courtney, and Ruben are an alliance.
Yeah, that's what he was saying to me too. And then, I'm not sure if he told you about this, but he has a plan to, like, bust Oakley right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna spend mad bank on you.
What did I do? I
don't know. He just doesn't trust you.
What did I do?
Well, the way he said it to me was that you seemed to be saying the same thing to everyone.
Yeah,
like,
he was trying to make you seem like you were connected to everyone.
Which I feel like obviously isn't the case if he's after me and he knows that he's after me. And if he's told you guys, then he must feel comfortable telling it to other people. I've had to play dumb the entire round with the other side because I'm their target, which sucks because technically I get it because I did say to them to worry about how the winners are talking about them, but no one else needs to know that. Shh. They have been going around saying that I'm making up things about them, though, which isn't really true. Like, Riley did say that Regan should go in the chamber this round. That's true. Ruben was involved in the plan to lower Blake. Blake thinks Ruben lowered him, which is fine by me. And I think that if Ruben were to try to expose me, Blake wouldn't believe him, which I'm very thankful for.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, he's planning on like spending at least 11 on you, and then Courtney should be putting another pink on you. But I think they're planning on busting you from what
to
they're
like
saying.
1 or 2 or something.
What do you mean?
Like, they're planning to bust me, like, above 28, basically, to, like, 1
Yeah.
or 2, like, a low number, basically.
Yeah. I think they're planning on you raising yourself.
Yeah.
So they're planning on you raising yourself, so if you don't raise yourself, it could
Be fine. But he said that Courtney was already using a level 2. Riley was planning on using a level 2 and a level 4. So that's, like, 14, which is 29.
He didn't give me the exacts, but I'm glad he gave you them.
Can you say them again?
He said Courtney's planning on using a level 2 on you. Riley's planning on using a level 4 and a level 2 on you.
Okay.
And then Riley's also planning on using a level 2 on himself. Which, this boy is like planning on spending a lot of prisms this round.
Like, how many? What? Like, how? He obviously thinks he's in danger if he's using like a bunch of prisms.
Am I that much of a threat that I need to be, like, have the bank spent on me? Like...
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, you must have really gotten under his skin if that's the case.
I don't even know what I did. Like, I don't feel like I did anything wrong.
I don't either. Part of me wants to believe he's not going to spend that much on you. I already said, I was like, hey, Riley, if you need to, I can, like, spend a modifier on you to, like, so you're not wasting so much. But he was like, I don't care. I'm probably getting it back anyway. I'm like, you're really going to hope that that it's not going to be Prism Ratio Live Night. Or else that boy is...
Then I'm in that case too.
I am as well.
Your boy found something! I found, like, it was on the season-specific rules, which, you know, at this point, if you don't look through those, what are you doing with yourself? Lesson to everyone who's going to be playing the system soon, please look through specific rules, look through the finale, like, look through those forums, see if there are any links there. Chances are you'll be able to find something. This is the second thing I found in system history. The first one was the Mastermind's clue. This time, I found a door. A door. Like, it was under mission. Well, it was not. It was like a hidden link, and I found it. I clicked it. It opened an Imgur file, and then it said, "Hey, submit this." Okay, made sense. Maybe I found something. Maybe by submitting it, I'll be able to open it because it said the key is not in this realm or something. Let me look at this. If you find this, hold on to it. This is a door. You'll need to find the key. But the key is not in this realm. But they still wanted me to send it to prod. So that's why I think it has something to do with an advantage. I don't know how to get it. If the key's not in this realm, my only thought process is this is starting to completely, like, iron out the theory that there are 2 games going on, or maybe multiple games. There might be 27 people in this game. I don't know, but with Nate, anything's possible. But I still think if it's not in this realm, it could be in another. Because what goes into a door? A key. What does a key fit into? A lock. So if you need one, or in order to unlock one, you need the other. That's like 2 separate things. So that's why I think there's 2 games going on right now. And in order to get into the door, to get that advantage, I need to get that key. Maybe someone else has it. Maybe I have to go to the other game. I don't know how to do that right now. Maybe if I can make it to round 3, that'll happen. Maybe it'll unlock after I get evicted or eliminated. I don't know, but I'm not going to take that chance of getting eliminated. I'm going to try to stick it out so then I can open that door and get whatever the hell's behind it. I just want to open it now. Because now Nate's just saying, hey, you just got to wait. Wait. You want me to wait. You want me to... Ugh. Why, Nathaniel? I just want to find out what's behind that door.
Hello, contestants, and welcome to your round 2 popularity results. The first person in the chamber this round is Ruben. The second person in the chamber this round is Riley. And for the third spot, we have a tie between Regan and Stefan. So, I've already placed them on the wheel. Now we just have to spin it. The third and final person going in the chamber tonight is Stefan. That means Riley, Ruben, and Stefan, you three will be going into the chamber tonight. Good luck, contestants.
I'm just going to start off by saying that worst case scenario, if it was just me, someone else, and then one of the trio of Courtney, Ruben, and Riley just in the chamber with me, that would be worst case scenario. In this case, one of the best case scenarios, allegedly, being in the chamber. Now, I can't guarantee I'm going to be safe tonight, but this is better than a lot of other things. So that's why I'm not feeling the worst.
So, chamber results didn't really turn out the way I thought they would at all, because I am in the chamber. And so is the two other people I'm in alliance with, Ruben and Stefan. So I'm very curious as to what happened there. So I guess I'm at the bottom of this house and people are just like, let's get Riley out. Woo. I don't know. I guess people presume that Ruben and I are super tired and a strong duo. And that's why we're both in. And like, I get that. We host a game together. We've met in real life. We are friends. But like, me and him both know how to separate game and friendship. Like, if he was ruining my game, I would get him out in a heartbeat. If he was ruining if I was ruining his, he would get me out. Like, and we know that.
Ruben, Riley, and Stefan are in the chamber. I'm fairly certain I would be there with them instead of Stefan, but I was successful in my plan. I probably went a little bit overkill because I just did 1-8, and then I was thinking, if someone does an 8 against me, I don't know. Like, I got all weirded out about it, so at the very last minute I submitted another 3 or another 5 or something. I submitted something at the very end, which may have helped. We'll see. I'm excited to see what my popularity is, to see if my plan worked. All stars, all skill, right? So I had a tough decision because, like I said, we're not in an alliance, but I like Ruben and Riley. Riley was the first one to message me and ask me to save him, so therefore he got my vote. I'm certain Stefan's fine, and Stefan actually seems lovely, so I would like to talk to him and maybe squash some rumors that have been going around about both myself and him. It's just, I hate rumors. I hate it. Like, just be honest. Stefan asked me, did you vote already? I said yes. I voted for Riley because I think you have enough votes, and I'd rather see Ruben go. I was 100% honest with him, so it's not that hard. Honesty is a good policy. If that's not part of your strategy, at least. Like, if your strategy is I have to lie to this person to make them feel safe so that I can, destroy their popularity, that's a different thing. But when it comes to the votes, I mean, it is what it is. There's only 5 votes. They're gonna figure it out.
Y'all ever just be minding your own business, drinking a beer, and then you remember you're playing a game with a bunch of people who've got the personality and IQ of 13-year-olds? Because it's dark. Hold on. Because sometimes I feel like a preschool teacher in this game right now. I feel like all my babies, my stupid little idiot babies, are fighting, and they all want the same toy, and that toy is, well, probably the talking stick, so they don't have to shut the f*** up. So So, Ozzy, please. Weird chamber results. Riley and Ruben went in. Beautiful, wonderful, marvelous. And then it tied between Stefan and Regan. Don't give a shit. If I was feeling messy, this would be the time to just be like, Stefan, get out. But I'm not gonna do that because I need him in this game right now. So it's all about talking to these f***ies and trying to make sure that... Please stop crying, Ozzy. I know. I'm sad that I'm in the game with these people too, but you don't have to cry for me, dude. You don't have to cry for me, my friend. Don't cry for me. Okay, I want Ruben out. I will go to the end of the earth to make sure it happens, but I also, on my treacherous journey to the end of the earth, have to not make it look like I give a shit about Riley. Because I don't. Riley can die. As far as I'm concerned, I'd pull the plug. But I need Ruben to go right now. Because I have a pretty strong idea that Ruben put me in the chamber single-handedly. If I'm wrong about that, then so be it. Regardless, I think that Riley is stupid. Riley poses no threat to me in this game. I can see through him like Casper the Unfriendly Ghost. And Ruben, I think if we give him another round in this game, he's gonna keep himself out of the chamber next round. Courtney just kept herself out of the chamber now, so she obviously has some merit to her game. Riley, I don't think is gonna stay out of the chamber. I think that if he stays in, we're just gonna put him in again, and then we can get rid of him at our leisure.
Hello, contestants, and welcome to your round 2 chamber results. As a reminder, Riley, Ruben, and Stefan are in the chamber this round. Now onto the results. With 2 votes to save, Stefan, you are safe. That means it comes down to Riley and Ruben. By a vote of 3-0, Ruben, you are eliminated and have been removed from the system.